What's up everyone, I'm Demon Cringe, and ladies and gentlemen, today I got some news about something that pretty much every single one of us that's, not completely brainwashed by corporate loyalty knew was coming. Now, you remember how many people were saying that the only reason why GameFreak actually removed so many old Pokemon from the games is so they can sell them as DLC later on? Well, guess what everyone, it looks like the Pokemon are gonna be returning with the upcoming DLC. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wait a minute guys, wait a minute, the Pokemon roster is getting so huge we simply can't put all of them in. Well, it looks like that was a beautiful sweet ass lie, isn't it everyone? So with that being said, let's get on with this whole travesty. It says Pokemon Sword and Shield are getting 2 big expansions this year, each of which takes players to a new portion of the Galar region that's home to many new and returning Pokemon to collect. In all, more than 200 familiar Pokemon will be added to the Switch games, and you don't need to own the expansions to obtain them all. All players will be able to collect the Pokemon through trading or transferring ones they've captured in previous games via the Pokemon Home service. Oh, look at how generous these people are. Oh my god, you don't have to own the expansions to get all the Pokemons, you can trade them. Oh yeah. Isn't that just amazing, ladies and gentlemen? They are literally selling you Pokemon that you paid for ages ago. Jesus H. Christ. During the recent Pokemon Direct, developer GameFreak gave us a glimpse at some of the new returning Pokemon coming to Sword and Shield with each expansion. We've listed all the Pokemon mentioned during the presentation below. Each expansion will introduce some new variations of familiar Pokemon, such as Gigantamax forms and Sword and Shield starters. The Galarian Slowpoke, the latter of which you can now catch thanks to a recent Sword and Shield update. Now, this is actually something that I failed to mention in my previous video talking about Pokemon. In the Temtem video, I criticized some of the things in Sword and Shield and all that. One of the biggest things that I forgot to critique on is, of course, the Pokemon's forms in the new Dynamax, Gigantamax thing and all that. Have you noticed that there are actually like a very small number of Pokemon that actually have different forms when they're like a Gigantamax and all that, or have very small changes added to them? I think there are only like a few the ones that are actually interesting, like one Pokemon becoming a skyscraper. But have you seen the Dynamax Pikachu or Eevee? Yeah, they look exactly the same, and lots of other Pokemon are pretty much just the same, but huge. Sword and Shield's first expansion, Isle of Armor, is slated to launch this June. According to GameFreak, the theme of this expansion is growth, and it'll take players to the, whatever the hell that word is, island, where they'll encounter a new rival character and an old man named Mustard, Galar's longest reigning Pokemon League champion and Leon's former mentor. Isn't that just funny? The theme of the expansion is growth. Oh yeah, they're gonna be growing the roster by selling you old Pokemon. Just beautiful. The second expansion, the Crown Tundra, will follow sometime this fall. Its theme is exploration, and it'll introduce new co-op gameplay features that allow you to explore Pokemon max raid dens together with other players. Lurking within these dens are a variety of legendary Pokemon from previous games, as well as a handful of new ones. The Pokemon Sword and Shield expansion pass costs $30 and is available to pre-purchase now. If you pick it up, you'll receive a Pikachu uniform and Eevee uniform from your trainer as a bonus. You can catch up on all other previous Pokemon news from the Pokemon Direct and our recap. You know, it's really funny how they're saying that they're going to be introducing new co-op gameplay features in the den raids and all that. I really do hope that one of those new features is a multiplayer system that actually works. And of course, below all that, you have a few lists of Pokemon that should have been in the game to begin with. Of course, I'm not going to go over every single one of them, but we do have, some Pokemon that we've all grown to know and love. Like, for example, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and all of their evolutions. We have, stuff like Magnemite and all that. Chansey, of course, I see Chansey there and all that. For the new Pokemon, we have, of course, the Galarian Slowpoke and Slowbro, Koopfu, and Urshifu, that's a funny ass name. And of course over here we got the Tundra expansion. Of course I can see a lot of good ones right there, Electabuzz being one of them. Crobat, Zubat, Nidoqueen, Nidoking, blah blah blah. And on the returning legendaries, ladies and gentlemen, yes, the returning legendaries, we have Pokemon like Mewtwo, for example. Oh yeah, I wonder why Mewtwo was removed. Huh, maybe so they can sell him on his DLC later. Oh my god, he's a legendary. People are gonna eat him up like hotcakes. And of course, below that we have a new Pokemon for the Tundra expansion. Two of them have names currently unconfirmed. So yeah, they're going on for two unknowns. So that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. And my god, this has to be a huge wake-up call for a lot of people that were like defending this company and the decisions. Again, they said that the Pokemon roster is getting so big they simply cannot put any new ones in, and they gotta take some old ones out. I wonder what happened to that excuse. I guess you know, the planets aligned and they all of a sudden got the ability to put more Pokemon in again. I don't know where the hell it went, but hey, I guess the planets aligned for them or something. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like you're gonna be able to get a lot of the old Pokemon as $30 DLC. You know, I may be completely wrong on this one, but I'm actually gonna go out on a limb and make a prediction right here, ladies and gentlemen. So my prediction is that the next Pokemon game that Game Freak makes will have even less Pokemon at launch, because now Game Freak got the message that hey, they can get away with it scot-free despite the backlash and all that. So yeah, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, everyone, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, press the bell icon, and if you wish to support me, my page link is in the description below. And as always, I am GameFreak, and I'll be seeing you guys else in the next video.